Well, hello again. Here we are. What is the up? That's right, clear out, Polar Star. You're stinking up the chat again. I can smell you. Hi, Sergeant Carrot. Hello, fanboyer. So, we are going to step on the gas this time. What the heck, Polar? You do these things to sabotage me. Okay, this is getting weird. Let's 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 move on. So, we are going to be stepping on the gas this time because, quite frankly, it has been too long since I've started this whole playing LittleBigPlanet thing. I think it's been almost a year now. We need to finish this frickin' game. We're going to finish the final world, and then what we're going to do immediately afterwards is the Move Controller pack and the Cross Controller pack. I had to not only dig out my PlayStation Vita, but I also had to do DNS or something just to get it to work with LittleBigPlanet 2 because they shut down the servers. It's been a whole thing. But I got both of them working. Both peripheral DLC packs are fully functional. We're gonna do them both. You can hit me on the head with the Move Controller, but could you please do it with the rubber bulb bit on the end? It feels nice. And it glows. It's very pretty. Turn up microphone. What do you... Does it really need to be turned up? From what I can see on the volume thing, it sounds pretty loud already. I might need to adjust the sound again, but you can like compare my microphone level to the cutscene that's happening right now. Should it be turned up or
Dreams.
down?
Fantasies.
That is my question. We're doing a bit of
Where do they go when life
pre-show adjustment,
back to the
so
now?
to speak.
One by one, they drift away to the cosmic imagisphere.
The game is
From the
louder. Okay,
atomic
I can't
to the
really turn my
galactic,
microphone any
dance
higher than
in
it
a
already
whirl
is, but I can
unfettered
turn the
by
game
worry
down,
and
and then
concern.
all of you can turn the video up.
Heavenly ballet
And then that's
of
going
the
to work.
wonder plane.
So I'm going to turn it about this volume.
sometimes
How's this?
This dance creates something astonishing. Out pops a transcendental dreamverse, a remarkable place where the real meets the fantastic.
Algebra.
And this vast expanse of imagination has a name. They call it
Sounds good?
Little...
I like that answer. Let's do it. Stop talking about all these D-stomp variants. I will not acknowledge them. Go take care of your ferrets, Polar. Give one of them a sip of water just for me. Unless they're allergic to water. In which case, don't do that. That's right, we're doing the Cosmos. The Cosmos. and I'm going to ace Full Metal Rabbit first try, guaranteed. No, I won't. It's amazing how effortlessly Higginbottom can just do this. All he did was breathe. Look, I'm slow, okay? I can never find the time.
The machine elves were skipping through the dream flux, man. Branching and growing and splitting and singing. But I fixed them.
I see. So, huge spaceship is working again then. Chaps, all aboard!
I think we should be leaving.
Wait! History will surely tell of this day. Maidens will weep at our
I didn't
humble sacrifice. Her name
knowingly take my ideas from the Higginbottom cutscene. If I did, it was entirely by accident, just kind of subliminal.
has come and gone for...
I like to think I stole most of my ideas from Turbo Egg Salad.
He is still part of the life core, man. He's spinning, screaming, but he's got no mouth. He's a light bulb.
Is he still alive?
Well, he's not a light bulb, but there will be a light bulb
Avalon's
person
wriggling off
in the next
iron
game.
plane, and time rewinds to a chrysalis. Not wasting a moment, let's blast off.
That's the most sense you've made all day. Woof, woof.
Hi, Zootaloo. Ah, yes, it's the part of the game that everybody loves. The arcade. Everyone's favorite. Here we go. I think everybody really loves that Passing Stars glass material. I never used it myself personally, but then again, I'm not a very smart creator. Oh yeah, here we go. This is gaming. Do the code, do the code. I see you. I'm not gonna forget the code. How they do the gravity levers? I want to say just movers. There we go. What was it again? There we go. Free love. Boy, this machine looks familiar, huh? What's up, Mischief Master? machine cannot grab itself. This is what makes my machine better. Shut up! Shut up! I can grab the prize bubbles. I just need to. Don't look at me. That one's good. Yeah. Had it under control the entire time. Oh yeah, this one. I'm sure if you just... Yep, there you go. Don't actually have to play that one. What do you mean that hurt to watch? I'm good at this video game. Why does Puppet D-Stomp do a monkey sound when he talks? Well, what else is he supposed to sound like? Sounds like cheese, a rabbit. I don't think rabbits make noise, though. Or at least not off the top of my head. If they do, they are extremely quiet. What would cheese sound like? It would sound like nothing, because I get to it before it could ever speak. And then I eat it. But if you don't want an actual answer to that question, it's entirely Polar Star's idea, I believe. He created like a D-Stomp head hand puppet, and he decided that it sounds like a chimp whenever it speaks, and then the rest is history. He made it to mock me, by the way. That was how the modern D-Stomp was born. Will I ever play LittleBigPlanet Restitched? That is not a game. There's Restitched, the game that would eventually turn, like, when LBP Restitched got shut down, Restitched was born. If that's what you mean, then yes, that is eventually where I will go. It's a rabbit. It's a bunny. No, it's D-Stomp. Why did that prize bubble just... Okay, I guess I didn't need that anyway. Or I didn't need to ace the level. Emulator issues? Here's the problem with that sentence. Okay? This is a PlayStation 3. This is an actual factual PlayStation 3. Official hardware. Have I played Yokai Watch? Nope. Maybe my PlayStation 3 is an emulator in disguise. Drops like that all the time. How wonderful. And they never fixed it. This is why LittleBigPlanet 3 is better. You heard me. You heard me. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as necessary. Ah, crap. That's okay, I wasn't going for an ace anyway. Little Big Planet 3 doesn't break its story mode when you play it. That is what we call strategical every gameplay is different analysis. You know, every time you play Little Big Planet 3's story mode, something different is going to happen. It's going to break in a different way. Every copy of Little Big Planet 3 is personalized, and quite frankly, it's beautiful. But is that not the beauty? If the adventure just disappears from your game, is that not variety? Is that not something you can laugh about? I would argue so. You couldn't play any of the levels. You had to reset your save data. That's part of the quality. Look at the bright side. You had to play even more Little Big Planet 3 as a result of the bug. That's Little Big Planet 3 on top of your Little Big Planet 3. Essentially, you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. 2 playthroughs for the price of 1. I made a video referencing somebody talking about what Sackboy's moveset would be in Smash Ultimate. I can't exactly go into theory crafting in the middle of playing Little Big Planet 2. Crap. I mean, I can, but I feel like there's too many people speaking for me to dedicate a lot of time to theory crafting. Maybe another day, but also I did make a video that kind of showcases that. It's somewhere in my YouTube. It's like just a video named Sackboy's Moveset if he was in Smash Ultimate or something like that. It's been a couple of years, definitely. No problem there, Rambled Hamster. If your profile corrupts, that just means you get to play even more Little Big Planet 3. I don't see what's so controversial about this concept. If your Little Big Planet 3 crashes, that just means you have to play it all over again. And that's a good thing because you get to play even more Little Big Planet 3. This is why Little Big Planet 3 is the best game. These are all versus levels. I can't actually play these. I mean, I can, but yeah. Can we check out your pod? It's nothing too special. My pod in my PlayStation 4 version of Little Big Planet 3 was better. What was the white stain in Moose Moots Monday the Var? So I'm being genuine when I say this. I did not intend for that to be a stain. That was just a cobweb to show that the place has been ransacked. Anyway, I'm not going to answer that on stream. It's not a stain, is my answer. How inconvenient that they landed on the one force field on the planet. Ace this first try? I will try my best. This is notorious for being one of the hardest levels in the game. Yeah, he made my pod. Hi, meanie. I mean, yeah, it's a trap, but it feels a little bit strange that, like, they landed exactly where they needed to land in order for them to be trapped on this entire planet. I missed the prize bubble already. That's okay. I'm aiming for the ace. The prize bubble is not necessary. Still try my best though. That one just got crushed. I couldn't have picked that up. Gargfeld win? Gargfeld never. Like most things in life, I did have an idea for another one, but got lazy. Maybe one day. Dang it! That's not fair. That's not fair, I'll just say it. You know what, one more time. One more time. That one was a fluke. Didn't even happen. Every good community level starts with 100 different keys at the entrance that go to different levels. Every good advertisement starts with, hey, you should check out something else. I'll restart. This is the only time I'll restart. Was it always the same level? I honestly never paid attention. So there's a prize bubble underneath the carriage. It got crushed last time. Okay, we're good now. I'll have that. And that bomb exploded. Never mind. As part of the marketing strategy, you need to place 100 different keys that go to different levels at the start of your level. Just to keep people coming, you know? The levels aren't even locked, that's just blatant advertising, is what it is. So the keys are useless. But apparently it works, or it's just the trendy thing to do at the time, which is why everybody did it. I hate that. Okay, we're moving on. I'll ace it on my own time. I'm not screaming. It is non-negotiable. You're not getting me to do this. I remember H for H. Evil Sackbot is dead, so it does not matter. The titular rabbit. Hello, Mr. Nope. Everybody loves this part of the level. Okay, well, great. I was hoping I could at least ace that half. But, you know. Yeah, so what they're doing is you set the Sackbot to funny head size, and then make the Sackbot bigger, and their head size will stay the same. And that's how they make it appear taller. Answer the allegations of war crimes? They all are real. I don't know why these are allegations when I very clearly did it. Taking a little bit off the top of the ears. That's okay though. Ears are not a necessary part of the creature's anatomy. See, I didn't die too many times. Basically, I aced it.
That is up again.
Yes, Boulder? I see you've been deleting a lot of... Wait, why are you deleting these ones? The ones about me screaming, we can accept those. At least I certainly don't hope he intends it to be in any, suspicious manner. But the previous one, like the last one you deleted, that one's a bit too suspicious. Also, no, you're not leaving the toilet. Is YouTube warranting these unfathomable message deletions? Please open the lid? No. Positivitron beams. We're just making stuff up for fun now. Did he die? I'm sure that's fine. Oh, okay. We got a new one. Yeah, I guess this game is entirely about making stuff up. But, you know... Shut up. Well, aim your thumbs better, Fuller. You're on a rampant deletion spree. This is unwarranted. Nah, it's fine. I may have missed a step. Okay. Terrible news. See, this is why somebody asked, why are you a moderator? This is the exact reason, because you always present terrible news. That is something only moderators do. Okay, well, that's just not true. This is fake information. Where are things in the background supposed to be? Little bees shooting drones. And those are the towers that I stepped on in Full Metal Rabbit.
Oh, Harry.
I am not screaming for you. Okay, I think we need to stop with the explicit language, guys. You're getting a bit too not PG-13. Don't make me do things. Don't make me have to do boring moderation things. Swear to God. Hello, Almy. Big robot. You can very clearly see he's made out of cardboard from the shine of the tape. What a chump. Let's go rescue him. It's the strong guy from the dumbest show on Earth. I really need to pay Media Molecule royalties. Or they need to pay me royalties. Or however that's supposed to work. Yeah, he's not very strong. Instead, this guy is a nerd. Imagine. That's not what I intended for the character at all. Yeah, no, the plasma death back there definitely didn't feel right. So, was this made by the factory of Better Tomorrow?
I say, another thing.
What a loser. Avalon, literally worst character in the game. He can't be seen at one. Oh yeah, I guess he. Yeah, there's like his big head as a part that you run through. I forgot about that. Chicken jockey thoughts. Are you asking me what I think of it? Because I'm not giving you an answer. LVP has gone so retro. Auto-scroll levels are the new hotness. I used auto-scroll in one of my levels. They're just too cool. Yeah, this is basically a showcase of what you can do with controllinators and cameras. Movie cameras, specifically. Okay, that's not ideal. I get my health refreshed at some point, right? That's the thing that happens? Right? Yeah, the Arch Stream, the one that comes with Dreams, that has a 2D shooter game, right? 2D shooter segment. I have played Dreams. I played the story mode, I play a few of the community-made stuff. A few of the games on there are just literally an entirely other game. Like, it feels like it isn't made in Dreams. It looks like it wasn't made in Dreams. And yet it was. Very impressive. How many D-stomps are there? I won't answer that. That is for me to know and you to find out. Real answer. There are about as many D-stomps as is necessary. Just convenient. If there needs to be 1,000 of them, then so be it. I haven't really thought much about D-Stomp lore. Like, I wanted to make stories, and I feel like it would be best if I simply explain it by making videos about it, but naturally, I am terrible at actually making levels and videos. Therein lies the problem. Look at me, I aced one of the levels finally. I mean, it's not that I make terrible levels, that's not what I'm saying, it's just that I'm terrible at actually making them, which is why I haven't done anything in the past 2 years. Why Spinogbob the ride was created? Private Joker, the creator of Spinogbob, announced that his birthday was happening, and I decided to make that mostly out of boredom, but also because I thought a theme park ride would be funny, and I had to theme it around something. I put that level together in 3 days, by the way. Never stop the D-Stomp grind. 3 days, that explains a lot. What are you saying to me right now? Is that an insult? Why is the moon alive? Isn't yours? Oh yeah, and here's the part where the Negativitron finally learns English. Media Molecule's solution to having too many sackbots on screen causing lag. The D-Stomp lore is interesting? I would argue otherwise. But then again, I'm the one who has to deal with it.
You can never truly defeat me.
Negativitron, at least take me out the dinner first.
Vanity Insecurity, short tempers, and self-absorption. You created me. If you destroy me, you destroy yourselves.
What do you mean by this? That clearly did not happen. As far as I'm aware, at the very least, Da Vinci is alive by the point of LittleBigPlanet 3. He's just making an empty threat. Why is there a force field in Beastown? Good question. Honestly, I had multiple different reasons for it being there over the course of a long time. So the answer has always been different. Now I have to actually come up with a good reason, and that's a problem. Like I said, I think it's terrible because I'm the one who actually has to deal with it. I'll come up with something though. Probably. Or I'll just die. One of the two. That's what I'm saying, I'm just bad. It's good that you're finally starting to see things my way. Yeah, I'll eventually come up with more lore. Maybe I already have injected a few attempts before. But not very much, so don't expect much from that. Beastomp can't resist the urge of eating 500 kilograms of cheese in the duration of 1 hour? That's called a Tuesday. I think I heard something about Avalon originally supposed to be the villain, like a twist villain or something. Quite frankly, I wish he would be a villain, because I hate him. The Negativitron in this phase is easily defeated by just standing in place and jumping every once in a while. But moving around is fun. No! No! Give me another cake! That hit! skill issue. Shut up. I am still locked in to ace this level. Okay? I am still en route to beat this level without dying, and it's not a skill issue. Dang it. Cheese issue. Okay, that much I can't test for. Hate this game. There. Replay. I'm not replaying. I have places to be and games to beat. I will ace it later off stream. There we go. The heart of the Negativitron. Boop. Take Avalon controlling the Negativitron, then destroy him in the most comedic way possible. Honestly, all I can think of is just, once again, using a drop of water to short circuit his plug. Ignore that. Death by cheese. What a cruel way to go.
Well, we did it. Or should I say, you did it, sack thing.
Slick, you rescued me, and you saved Craft World.
You did. And it all came together through teamwork. Come on, chaps. Let's go home.
What if the Negativitron was lactose
I
intolerant?
was eating a custard
What if?
cream, mate, and it bloomed into the perfect laugh of a baby. From one to another. Poof.
Okay.
Do not take lightly your hopes, your ideas, your fantasies. Let them grow. Nurture them.
And here's the ending
Then
everybody keeps talking about.
Wildest imaginings will soon trip the dream fantastic, soaring into the wonder plane and spreading into something altogether magnificent. And perhaps you'll see them again the next time you visit Little Big Planet.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen. Service closed. Everybody go home. Alright. Game over. Main story complete. I will do all of the actual completion stuff not on stream because that would probably be boring. Play the move pack, that is actually what I'm going to ask you. the honorable jury members of the chat, where should I go first? The move controller, the move pack, or the cross controller pack? Of course, it will be decided by a poll. I've already got both set up. I had the both the move controller and the PS Vita out here. And it's a 50-50 split. How wonderful. If it's 50-50, then I'm flipping a coin. Cross controller is the PlayStation Vita cross controller thingy. Honestly, the cross controller pack is quite nice. It has been far too long since I played it too. The last time I played it was the first time I ever played it. Good morning, Waffles. You join me as the game concludes, but stay put, stay in your seats, because the journey is not even finished yet. We still have every single DLC to go through. Starting with the two significant ones that are most immediately important. Move pack and cross controller. And it would appear, by a single vote, cross controller pack won. Honestly, my favorite part of video editing is when I add too many clips and then the software crashes. That's right. I am broadcasting live from a real hardware PlayStation 3. So this is actual move controller, actual cross controller. I had to dig out the old PS Vita for this one. On that note, I should probably go and dig it out right now. So I think they tried to get the move controller, like the cross controller pack, working on PlayStation 4, but then they came to a very sound conclusion. Nobody uses the cross controller pack. So what they did instead was they offered the sci-fi pack that you can download, and it has all the items in there. At least that's what I've heard. For the move pack, yes, that does work. I have actually played it before, it's just kind of buggy. Because I don't think they cared much about that one either. Okay, cross controller pack wins. By a single vote. I love democracy. So, honestly, I want to do another poll just for fun. Hang on a second. So here's my question. The cross-controller pack is very, comparatively obscure. Mostly because, be honest, how many people do you know who actually owns a PlayStation Vita? Do you even own one? So here is my fun little question. This won't actually have an effect on the stream, just kind of fun little thought process. Have you ever seen or played the cross-controller pack? I'm talking playthrough videos. I'm talking like you have a friend online who had the PlayStation Vita. How many of you have not actually seen what I am about to play? I'll go ahead and skip the credits because it's just localization now. Looks like a total of about 3 of you, if my terrible math is correct. Hi, Sergeant Guide. You missed the ending to the final world, but stay tuned, because it's more stories time. Doing things a bit out of order, but that's okay. So, give me a quick second. We are going to make sure this actually works before I turn it on. Muppets Pack is the best. Okay, I'm not even gonna. Like, you cannot debate me on this. Muppets is objectively the best. So give me a quick few seconds while I actually turn cross controller on. Oh yeah, the DC Comics pack. I forgot about that. Alright, Metal Gear Solid is good too, I suppose. Lag? It's a good thing nothing's happening yet. Please add 5 other videos on the screen? No. Nice try, though. What is this? Oh. There we go. I can put that up. This still works, right? It's still going to work. Oh yeah, we're in business. Cross controller, here we come. So, how this works, for those of you who have not seen this yet, the PlayStation 3 controller is no longer involved in the process. I am now completely controlling this game with the PlayStation Vita. You are going to see segments of this game where the gameplay will have moved to my PlayStation Vita. And because I'm not that good I'm not a professional at this, you won't be able to see what happens on my PlayStation Vita. But hopefully this will still be a generally informative experience for you. Stylistically, this is also a very nice looking DLC. little spaceship. Hello, lads. Wow, that looks familiar. How Toggle Tower should end? What is wrong with that video? There's nothing wrong with that video. I am innocent. My soul is extremely pure. So anyway, what's wrong with that video? Why are you how come you're bringing it up, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, some of these DLCs were made by Sumo Digital, not Meaty Molecule or Terrisser Studios. You'll notice this is when Sumo Digital started to get into the mix. See, there's nothing wrong with Toggle Tower. Only wholesome things happen in that video. And indeed, it's one of the only things that ever became of Toggle Tower. Since the server shut down and the creator doesn't really want to make it anymore. God, it's been so long since I've... There's greasy fingerprints all over the PlayStation Vita already. God. I'm sure it's fine. Ah, crap. Okay. So, that person, the digital head, is actually on my PS Vita right now, talking to me. Just as a little auditory example. It's showing me an outline of the area with 3 skeletons indicating the 3 different people, and I can actually see the laser. And I can point it out. I literally can't stream both scenes. I don't know how I would get video to a capture card, and I don't think it's worth the effort. Since this is going to be the one and only time I would ever have the benefit of doing so. So the best you'll get is just my general, like, there we go. I can explain what is being shown on my PS Vita, and you can just kind of imagine what's going on. This DLC is really good. Stylistically, it's got a lot of good materials. And gameplay. The only issue with this is I will need to find a co-op partner in order to actually play and collect everything in the segments where I'm just separated from the game. Because a lot of these prize levels can't actually be gotten in single player. Are you ever going to play LittleBigPlanet PlayStation Portable? Probably not. And I missed a sticker. I doubt it. I died already, right? So I can just do this. No risk of losing an ace. Naturally. I mean, I could emulate it if I really wanted to. Maybe. The main reason I started this little stream series is because I want to get all my items back so I can start creating levels again. So playing the PlayStation portable version of LittleBigPlanet wouldn't be too beneficial. Yeah, I know. Needing multiple players for items isn't... Like, it isn't a new thing in the LittleBigPlanet series. But I'm still miffed. Warden Crumb. Yeah, I know. I could play with multiple controllers. Some of these segments in LittleBigPlanet are literally impossible to do with only 2 hands and 4 controllers, though. And yep, this would be the part where only the person with the PlayStation Vita can enter the wormhole. And my gameplay moves down to the PlayStation Vita. So what you're about to see is probably going to be the most boring part of the experience, where I get to see the gameplay and you do not. Essentially what's happening is I am on the outside of the ship, platforming on a bunch of outer space platforms, and it's low gravity. And every time I do something in the world, it also affects the real world. Or the inside of the ship. And I'm sure there's prize bubbles in the inside of the ship that I missed, which is just great. I mean, I could do Parsec. That would only be 2 people. But that would be doable for this DLC in particular. Oh good, Simon says. The robot head is constantly looking at me, by the way. Just staring at me. At all times. Whenever there's not anything happening down there, I'm being stared at. Yeah, they have a segment in LittleBigPlanet 3 where it's just literally 4 players required, and everybody plays a different character. There's Sackboy, Oddsock, Swoop, and the fat one. Which I imagine would not be very easy to do with 4 controllers and 2 hands. Cooperative cross control. Okay, man. Wait, does that level have prizes in it? No, it does not. Okay. Good. Dummy. The chicken ship. For majority of LittleBigPlanet 3's lifespan, the one random community level area. Oh yeah, as far as I'm aware, that just played like that would randomly pick between 10 different levels that were all team picks. As far as I'm aware, they never actually updated it to like add more levels to the pool that could be picked. Because it was always the same levels every time I would check. So believe me, you didn't miss much. Is no experience complete without a chicken ship? I ask you now. Wow! The future is now! Did I miss a trophy? Or was that directed at someone else? Oh yeah, there was a trophy related to that thing, wasn't there? Was it just like pull the cord, or did you actually have to play a level? I was always going to ace this level, but I feel like it's, you know, I may as well turn on that checkpoint, just in case. Well, here we go again. So now I'm in a different section of the ship. I'm flipping levers and I battered down a wall, which is why that thing fell down, and we're done. And there are prize bubbles up there. Okay, I hate my life. Yes, welcome. This is the cross controller pack. This is LittleBigPlanet's response to the Wii U. Who did it better? Yes, the Egg DLC. I honestly forget how many games utilize the cross-controller feature of PlayStation Vita. I know Tearaway had a cross-control feature, like a... not really cross-control, more like cross-compatibility feature. You didn't exactly play it, rather you took pictures of things and then they show up in Tearaway. Which could also have been done with the phone, so not particularly interesting. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it had some sort of compatibility with the PlayStation Vita, or at least a phone. Oh no. Nope, I lived. Wait, no. Hang on. I'm stupid. Bear with me. Oh yeah, Tearaway Unfolded, not the PlayStation Vita game. We know. Well, no need to be so mean. Okay, well. It's okay, I didn't want to ace this level anyway. Stop booing. Not washed. Oh good, and there's a two-player segment. In case this part wasn't bad enough. So you can hear noises based on what I'm doing in the world. You just can't see any of it because the camera isn't panning based on my progress, which is hilarious. Just imagine all the fun I'm having right now, and you can't see it. There were a lot of moving platforms. I know the cross controller pack uses what is, and I missed the prize roll. Oh nice. It uses what is known as a just a radar sensor. Whenever you place a certain tag in the world and then put a radar sensor on it, the PlayStation 3 version of the level will mimic the object that the tag is attached to. Those who know. Does this one require co-op as well? funnily enough, the broadcast microchip was first created for this DLC. The idea being the broadcast microchip can not only sense everything in the PlayStation 3 world, but also on the PlayStation Vita. So that's how signals are sent to and from the two. Nowadays, the broadcast microchip just acts as a kind of leftover that isn't used the way it was supposed to. It's just an infinite range sensor now, which could already have been done using a regular sensor. So it is kind of confusing why it's still there. But little known fact, that is why the broadcast microchip exists. Coward. I like how in LittleBigPlanet 3, the loading screen text would sometimes be different depending on which DLC you're playing. Like in the SpongeBob DLC, where occasionally it will have text like flicking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. I'm sure there's other references, that's just the only one I remember. Nope. I died already, so it doesn't even matter. Shut up, I'm not bad. My finger just kind of hit the pop-it button while moving from the touchscreen to the sticks. I play the LittleBigPlanet 3 version of these levels. I don't entirely know why I would do such a thing, since a lot of the DLCs actually break in LittleBigPlanet 3. But also, the cross-controller pack just is not playable in LittleBigPlanet 3, because nobody cares. But I will play the PlayStation, like I will play LittleBigPlanet 3. Like that's not up for a debate. The entire reason for this playthrough is to eventually make stuff in LittleBigPlanet 3. Oh good, Simon Says. Good things come to those who wait just a really long time. Yeah, imagine if they didn't re-release all this stuff as the sci-fi pack in LittleBigPlanet 3. Well, time for you to not see the gameplay again. Ooh, this one's all fancy too. I'm moving around these platforms. They're probably affecting the real world in that I need to double back and, you know, move them so that the players can get through. Let me tell you, I'm having so much fun down here. Wild stuff is happening. So much. Okay, I'm back. Amazing gameplay. You know what really would have been funny is if they, I just survived that laser without even knowing it was there. Oops. What would have been funny if the game gave you a bot that you had to assist through, like the Murphy levels in Rayman Legends. Have I played Yokai Watch? Why is this a question that happened not only once but twice? The answer is no. That's right, I am goated. That is what you should be saying. Because it's true. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I mean, maybe I'll play it on my own time if I'm really bored, but I am a LittleBigPlanet content creator, so if I do, you'll never know about it. Crap. Yep, not what I meant to do. The insidious blue gloop. I hate slide puzzles. Wait, I don't need to go there. There it is! The treasure! And in order to unlock it, I have to do a puzzle on my PlayStation Vita. So you don't get to see any of it. It was just a key sliding to a lock thingy. How treacherous. I mean, you could, but then I wouldn't have the pleasure of obscuring all this information from you. Let me have this. I mean, that and the gameplay honestly isn't all that impressive on the PS Vita. A lot of it is literally just colored outlines. Except for the parts where the player physically goes down into the world, a lot of it is just outlines that represent the world that you can already see. It's jailing time! Well, is it not agreeable that Polar Star may deserve it? Other than that, is it not agreeable that it's kind of funny? I would argue so. Treasure! Okay, now I need to retrieve the stolen treasure pieces inside the robot. Currently I'm going through what appears to be a missile silo that supplies all the missiles. And there they are. And I got the treasure. Yeah, I mean, in a way, the boss kind of looks cute. I wonder if I die in the PS Vita, if that counts as dying as an ace. Because I just did. Darn it. If you die in the PS Vita, you die in real life. Ow! Okay, well, I guess we'll never know. One hit and you're dead. That is very unfair. Kind of hard to, like, explain what I'm seeing right now. It's basically I'm just inside the robot. It's not even a particular part. Like, last time it was a missile silo, that much I know for sure. But this is just kind of robot. Everything is metal. Ah, there's Mr. Crumb. Sack thing, how did you get in here? No matter, it's time for a daring escape. It's ejecting time! And then he hits a button that says eject. Oh, there he goes. He ejected all over the place. All over. Nope. I don't want to play that one. We got him just to eject him. They never took Sackboy up on that offer. Dummy. All's well that ends well. One thing I'd like to do is to visit the moon and see what it's like over there. Ah, I see. Oh. Okay. Well, that's stupid. I mean, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. So I have to actually pick up the PlayStation 3 controller again to operate PlayStation 3 Sackboy. And then on the PS Vita is quite literally just LittleBigPlanet PS Vita. Like, he's even got the bigger head compared to LittleBigPlanet 2. We, of course, are equipped with the tag radar, which I can give a brief demonstration of. scale 1 to 1, and then on the PS Vita, I can make a similar looking box. With one such tag. Then I should be able to... Nope, that doesn't work. Does it actually need to be connected to a mover? Oh, does it need an actual radar? That would make sense. Hang on. I promise this won't take long. This is the boring part. But I just wanted to take a quick moment to see how this works. Okay, this is set to transmit, so that should work. No, it does not. Okay. Okay, evidently, I don't actually know how this works. Hang on. I'm not playing the tutorial. Well, let me try one more thing. One more thing. Hang on. Don't leave, I swear. This is where it gets good. Does it need to be like named? So we could do like this, and then that should work. No. Okay, tell you the truth. I don't know how this works, and I'm not about to put all of you through a tutorial to figure out how it works. So we are just going to forget about that. I assure you, it does work if you put in the time. Evidently, nobody actually does want to put in the time, which is precisely why this never went any further than LittleBigPlanet 2. Everybody give a round of applause to my old PlayStation Vita. Comes out of retirement just to experience this one moment. It will be going back into the deep recesses of my dresser, and will probably never see the light of day again. So everybody give it up for PlayStation Vita. Clap your hands while I open up the case that I have it for and put it in here. Goodbye. You've been wonderful, PlayStation Vita. No, you haven't. Play Move Pack. Yes, that is where we're going next. Stay tuned. That's right. Give it up, everybody. PlayStation 3. Never a dull moment. So just to be sure that the PlayStation 3 doesn't do something stupid like turn on the camera so you can all see me, I'm going to take a quick moment to make sure that everything is fine. So not only did I have to dig out my PlayStation Vita for this, I also dug out the PlayStation Move controller, which has been charging this entire time. And it is at full charge, which is good. That is what I want. I also have the navigation controller because I was a loser, I guess. But it has not been charging this whole time because I only have one cable. So we're just going to forget about that. Or I can keep it wired. My cable's long enough, so I guess that's fine. Oh, right. Let me turn this on. Huh. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, let me just make sure everything is in line. I think there's a thing where I have to hold the start button in order to actually turn it on. I think. It is working. Oh, okay, there we go. And here comes the part where I kind of hate, where I have to actually point the camera at me, just so that I can get the... What do you mean you can't see it? It's right here. Okay, don't turn off on me now. Okay. Wow, can't believe everyone left.
A brand new adventure. How marvelous. But I'm afraid I'll have to bow out. Susan's got peanut butter stuck to the roof of her mouth. I don't know why she won't eat mice and badgers like a regular cat. Don't panic. I'm leaving you in some very capable hands.
Why did they get a different narrator for this? That's old news, Almy. As of a few days ago, Beacon is now online. I can actually connect to it right now if I wanted to.
Hello there. How you doing? Good? Great. Oh, is that a new control device? Use the left stick to run about. Same as always.
Yes, back online.
Well, look at that. You've done this before, haven't you? Running is too easy. So, jumping. Try the move button on the front of your motion controller. The longer you hold down the jump button, the further you go. To jump off the front of an object, hold down on the left stick and tap the jump button.
Oh yeah,
You know,
PlayStation
you
4.
can hold
I've
down
heard
the
talks
T
about,
button to grab onto something.
like, merely whispers in the wind, so to speak, where
You might drag it
Beacon
around or
might
swing
work
off it,
one day for
or
PlayStation 4,
terribly
but as of
dangerous
right now,
others.
no.
Oh, apparently not. That was breathtaking. Now, make your way over here.
The LittleBigPlanet 2 move pack. Something about it is so cozy. Something about all the materials and stickers and the music.
The Sackbot village is where this story starts. A place of culture, prosperity, mixed media art. Those small wooden guys are called Sackbots, I'm told. Outside, carved from maple. Inside, hearts of gold.
They're demons. They're made of wood. Do not trust their lies. There are no such servers that support LittleBig PS4 right now. As far as I'm aware, people haven't exactly figured out hacking the PlayStation 4 yet. The power of your mind. And also the Movinator, the move controller. Oh yeah. You just watched me destroy an entire tree. How can you trust me? Okay. Oh. Oops. Play the SpongeBob pack later. Not today, definitely not. That is a LittleBigPlanet 3 pack. That is going to be much, much later. So far you have missed the tutorial for LittleBigPlanet Move Pack, and little else. Magicist. You're just making up words. Wait, how do I get up there? Ant! I can't miss something this early in the game, but I don't know how to get there. Curse you! Maybe I'll come back to it? No. Okay, we're moving on.
Bracken-thatched hut dwells dear Granny Applecore, the town's most senior citizen at 204. This Gran was no weakling, but a riot cop in her day, a black belt in punching, but now addicted to play.
That's not a move controller. That's just a TV antenna, or like a needle or toothpick. Yeah, no, I've decided to get the two peripheral games out of the way first. They require the most work and setup. But at the same time, most people regard the move pack as one of the best. So, you know, it's only fair we get this one out of the way first. Wait, how do I get that one? Okay. It wasn't that hard.
This sackbot's called Steakhouse, the town's toughest dude. He'll eat all he sees. Who cares if it's food?
I'm starving. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, I think that's the only way you could get up there. Ah. Well, that's okay. I didn't want it anyway.
This is le studio de Steven. So trendy, très chic. His form is impeccable, just like his critique.
Crazy painting. Okay. Wait, it's not an option in normal play? This is why LittleBigPlanet 3 is better. This is why LittleBigPlanet 3 is better. I keep saying that. Is there something you can sticker and it plays a sticker noise? There it is. And I need another person to get that one too! How fun! And that one. Curses! No, I'm not putting on the flower's hair.
On the other side of Old Darkwood, in a tumble-down tower, Victoria builds a brain crane with double the power. Infused with the might to breathe life into rocks, give waves unto water, and feet unto socks. Wrought from metal and science, her gizmo is ready. But something stirs up above, something doughy and heavy. An evil old cake has escaped from its cage, seeking justice, revenge, it knows only rage. And so, target acquired, it dives into the brew, fusing batter to bismuth and other things too. With fireballs, with weeping, with stenches most foul, the cakeling is formed and heads out on the prowl.
Someone put a bit too zing into the cake, if you know what I mean. And what an effective posse it will be. I don't want to let you down, David Dubdown, but you may be disappointed when you make this request. That's right, this is the only pack that adds new music for the sequencer. Which is kind of silly, because you need the move controller in order to get them. Sorry to any musicians. Indeed. Can't leave it behind. Look at that. No lives lost. Because I am good at this game. And nobody tell me otherwise. Nobody ever think otherwise. So stop saying it. I am the best at this video game. What do you mean, L? I hate you. These have prizes in them, don't they? Yep. Okay. I may as well. that is not center. That's okay though. Now this is gaming. How much score is needed for the highest thing again? The music is also nice. Well, that's just mean. What do you mean I cannot destroy it like that? That's right, it's move pack time. PlayStation Vita pack is old news. It's all about the move controller. They used to play the best games of iPad on this bad boy. Could pet so many monkeys. Like, I definitely want this to be over, but also I don't know what the score, like, what gives me the most amount of prizes. Like, I want everything. So I gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. That is a lot of bombs. I think the game has just decided I've had my fun, and it's time to go. Okay, that's enough, right? I got everything? Good. This one should be more straightforward. And I have to play it twice in order to get everything. Yay! Now, you may not like it, but this is peak gameplay. This is what it looks like. Tilting ball game. You'd be hard pressed to find anything better. And I missed something back there, didn't I? And I can't go back because that was a... Oh, I hate this game. My wrist is not liking this gameplay. And I lost a life. That's going to count towards something, right? There's going to be an ace prize thing. I have to play again. There's a game like this on the PlayStation Vita, isn't there? I think I remember that. Wait, is this the right way? Or is that the right way? Yay! Now get to the part where I have to play again. Oh my god! I just barely made it! Yeah, I know, I missed something. I will have to play this level again. But that's okay. Because that's gonna happen off stream. I'm so terrified of this camera, man. It's got the blue light just pointing at me. Just at any given moment, the PlayStation 3 could just go, hey, is your controller calibrated? Let me turn the camera feed on so we can get it readjusted. And that is just gonna be me. And I don't want that. It's been so long since I played this, I don't know if it does that. Who would want to eat wooden sackpots?
Darkwood are dangerous indeed, but Monty needs saving, and Bob too, and Steve.
No, you don't. Wood is terrible. Wait, no, I need that. I don't care if I lose the ace. I need the one singular prize bubble. Do you think the mushroom decoration in Little Big Planet is tasty?
Steakhouse had climbed above dangerous tides, but now that he's safe, fun times have arrived.
Oh, that's good. Hopefully you're correct. Yep, only one person. I truly am a washed creator. I try my best not to pay much mind to the concurrent viewer count. It only exists to bring me down. Dang, 0 people watching. That can't be correct, right? Maybe it is. That just means I can say some of the most abhorrent stuff the world has ever known, and nobody will be able to hear it. I actually hate cheese. Bananas are better than cheese. If I could go back in time, I would remake the overreacting tutorial, but instead of cheese, it's just bananas. Gasp, shock, look of despair. Nobody will know. Nobody is watching. What do you mean you're watching? The always reliable concurrent viewer count says that there are 0 people watching. You should not be here. How much have you heard? You know, I said it yesterday, it's just, I couldn't think of anything else. Plus, there's not a lot of people in the Discord, so... Think of it like you got early access to one of my jokes. Crap. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of you in the chat. According to YouTube, there's just 0 people. I guess that's another reason why I shouldn't pay attention to it. Rightfully say that all the time. It is well known that riot police destroy more than anything. I don't know, I don't actually know what they do. What do you mean D-Stomp OnlyFans? I will not be humoring this. It's okay, I didn't need those anyway. Look at all
Out
those
here
eggs.
in the forest, there are baddies around. But this house is a fortress. No baddies allowed.
Where's that one broccoli decoration that everybody uses as trees? Posse. Should I play the mini games? I'm honestly not sure if I should even do this anymore, man. This one's a tutorial. That's a tower defense game with the lasers, right? The beaver! Everyone's favorite decoration, the broccoli. Oh my god, there he is. The beaver. Up, up. How'd I do? I see. Well, we can come back to that. I got beavered. What can I say? Beaver got hands. This is going to take forever. Is this even interesting? I feel like I should just do the tutorial and then not the actual level. Oh, good. We can kill them, too. Into the laser, lads. It's the tutorial. I'm not even gonna get penalized for this. And that's it. Ready to play? Oh wait, is it gonna transition me directly into the level? Oh no. Do I want to do this? I don't think I want to do this. I think we should just move on. I'll do it at the end if I have time. But for now, we gotta go.
The way to the house is to head deeper down and find the route through this dark maze in the ground.
The house that science built. Egg! You're mine. Happy birthday. Let's go on an adventure. We can worry about animal abuse later. He's very useful to me. There's no laws against the firebugs. As far as I'm aware. Ah, the mouse and cheese minigame.
This side level's all about hunting for cheese. So, head to your pod and play when you please.
A minigame about hunting for cheese in this economy. Don't mind if I do. Friggin' come on. Ah! And into the machine with you. Only 5 minutes old, and it's already being used for Industrial Revolution. They grow up so quickly.
These poor little sackbots have got to be freed and guided to safety. Save the sackbots in need.
Thankfully, that isn't a prize bubble, so it can be safely ignored. And you're trapped in there forever until the rest of your days. Goodbye. You're hurting it? I don't think so. I think he's enjoying himself, all things considered. All I'm saying is, if he didn't want to have this happen to him, maybe he should have been born an ant. Okay? Not my fault. Salad. Oh boy, I'm gonna have some hedgehog stew today. Gonna have some sackbot stew. Except instead of stew, it's cake. I'll shut up now. The cheese game! And there's another repeatable sticker there. How nice. This is not comfortable, but that's okay. No, I'm not giving you the soundboard in the Discord. That is volatile and you know it. Yeah, that's an L for you. Go away. Please stay. And stop spamming. No, seriously, I will mute you. I will. You may be the only other person in this chat, but I will still enforce the law. That's probably fine, right? Yeah. Child's play, if you ask me. Crap. That's still good, right? No! I... What if I tilt this, and then... How about that? Oh... No! I had that... Yes! Yeah. What Waffles said. Or at the very least develop a better vocabulary. Or like a more, like, enhanced one. More words. That's all I ask. Sure. May not have the most sound idea in my head, but that's okay. I have no confidence in that working. Huh. And of course I had to ace the darn thing in order to... Ooh, how nice, how lovely. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on.
The tower is close, and the cakeling is mad. He's got the posse and Monty. But where's Monty's dad?
Roof robot. I don't know, I think I ran out of things to say. I originally intended for this to be the rest of LittleBigPlanet, all the DLCs, but clearly this is taking a lot longer than I originally thought. As if LittleBigPlanet is full of content or something. Ah!
It takes two for a tango and two for a brawl. In this versus level, the winner takes all.
Oh yeah, I remember playing this years ago. Except the only other person didn't have a move controller, so it consisted of me throwing bombs at him and there's nothing he could do. Well, since there are so few people in right now, I guess I could be a little bit off the marks right now. Fun fact, I would indeed like to go to Japan one day. To the point where I am currently, I believe, 5 months into learning Japanese. I don't know what trick you're about to put on me, Poop Doodoo, but I'm not saying that just because you asked for it. Out of my incredibly, purely spiteful nature. They have a lot of stuff in Japan, honestly. Would be nice to go there one day. But that's like years and years and years away. Quite frankly, I would love to play the Mario Kart arcade machine that they have over there. You say a lot of things about you, Poop Doodoo, and it's... You can understand if I say that's a little hard to believe. How nice of him to put himself in a nice container so that he can be properly hauled away into the cake. As far as I can tell, Poop Dude is just telling one of his tall tales again. One of those classic moments. Well, now you're just putting words in my mouth. Hello! I refuse to let this game make me feel like cakes live. No, you can't play the move pack on LittleBigPlanet 1.
There's a bit of time pressure to defeat the cakeling. Wooden sackpots don't mix well with high temperature baking.
I say let 'em cook. Less wood in the world. Perhaps this is the secret to destroying it. Okay, I did not see that one coming. You got me good. I don't like you, but you got me good. Why did you do it again? Okay. He's aiming for me, isn't he? We're just gonna try again. That was a fluke. I wasn't at my peak. Quite frankly,
There's a bit of time pressure to defeat the cakeling. Wooden
you know,
sackpots don't
just,
mix
you know,
well
not
with
my
high
A game.
temperature baking.
See, now I'm doing well. I just needed a quick warm-up round, that's all. Nice try. Honestly, it's as simple as that. And there we have it. The move pack is now officially played to the end. Not completed. There is a lot to do if I want to complete it. But that's not the part you care about. Because it will all be done off camera.
At last, homeward bound, the sackbots depart, with warmth filling up their metallic hearts.
The next pack? Not too sure yet.
Trophy aloft, not a care in the world. They tell tales of their hero, a sackboy, or girl.
Next pack will have to be next stream, because this is
With
honestly
no cakeling
it's
to
taking
fear,
longer
the
than I thought it
valley
would.
is safe. It's tea party time. Let them eat cake. Cake in their bellies and victory in hand. One and all drift away to soft, tranquil dreamland.
There we go. All done. Everything's done. Everything. No need to look at it again. Next up is... what do we have? Honestly, there's not that much in comparison to LittleBigPlanet 1. Next up is Toy Story, I guess. Then Muppets, then the other two. We're gonna end with DC Premium Level Kit because that one is, quite frankly, large and well made. I mean, tell you the truth, Sergeant Kind, from what I can see, pretty much nobody is gonna see it. But that's okay. I'll figure out what to do next time, which hopefully should take less time than like a less gap in streams than this one was. Hopefully. Maybe. No promises. That's all for me. Now I have to figure out how to turn these controllers off. Hang on. Okay, it wasn't actually that hard. That's all, lads. Start making your way to the exit door. It's to the right, down the hall. Don't forget your belongings, especially your shoes. Don't leave your shoes behind. This has become a recurring issue. It needs to stop. I don't even know where you people are going without your shoes. How do you forget that? Ridiculous. Bathroom is down the hall, 2 doors down on the left after you pass the key machine. Don't stay there for long because we are closing down for the day. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. Have a nice day to most of you. Not Polar Star, though. I know he's not listening, but, I just like to say it. Yes. I have no real need for mods, so Polestar is kind of the only one. And he keeps deleting messages on accident, so it's doing me more harm than good, to be honest. But no, Nove's being mod since I don't actually need any. I know you can make a reverse argument, like, oh, you don't need any, so you may as well, but quite frankly, I'm just giving a lot of power to somebody without any actual need for it. You keep saying rude things about me and then deleting the messages afterwards. I can't trust you. But I digress. Get out of here. Clear out. Shoo! Don't make me get the rake.